We're shaking everybody. We back for another one. Got a lot to get into today, man. We're going to get into a 3-year plan for what this organization is going to look like and what we want to see as Raider fans. And we also going to get into a little of the fuckery around the National Football League. You know, I just seen this Brian Flores thing come across my desk, and I want to see what y'all think about in the chat. But, you know, without further ado, I would like to introduce my main man, 50 Grand, one of the greatest podcasters, one of the greatest content creators, my man, Sultan. What is the deal, brother?
What's good, my brother? What's good?
Man, listen, man, it's a whole lot to wrap our minds around, man. You know, they say it's no offseason in football, man, and they fucking right, bro. There is no offseason, baby. No days off. The shit just keeps coming, man. Pause. Yo, let me get a couple of these chats up here, man. Salute to everybody in here, man. My man Dirty came through, pulled up early, man. What's going on, brother? State of mind. Raiders. Yeah, man. We got a lot to be discussed today, Adrian. Yeah, so we're gonna get into it, man. You know, before we get into the Raiders, and we know this is a Raiders podcast, we can't ignore the reality of what's going on in the National Football League.
Yep.
Yo, man. So what's going on is that, you know, Brian Flores pulled the NFL skirt up today, man. It looks like it's not as up and up as we would like to think, huh? I mean, you know, everybody says the Raider fans are crazy in the NFL. This is good, and we're just nuts. And you see what these motherfuckers are really trying to do, man. You know, Brian Flores thought that, you know, he had a good shot with the Giant job. He was texting Bill Belichick, and Bill Belichick made a mistake and let him know that Brian Daboll had already been hired for a job that he was going to interview on. So basically, he was a Rooney Rule hire. Not hire, but interview. You know, and then Brian Flores also went on to allude to the fact that the owner of the Dolphins was going to pay him $100,000 per loss. He was wanting him to lose. Mir, what do you think about this shit, bro?
Nah, it's bullshit, and it shows that racism is still alive and well, bro. And one of the things that I've heard from people, one of the things I heard from Patriots fans is that they're hearing rumbles that we might go after Brian Flores. And if Mark Davis was anything like his dad, bro, I think that he'd give Brian Flores a call right away. And I know that he wants to be a head coach, you know what I mean? But at least reach out to him for that defensive coordinator position, you know what I mean? But it's fucked up, bro. It's definitely fucked up, you know?
Listen, man, I don't think that it's a possibility. It's almost a certainty that Brian Flores is going to wind up with the Raiders now, because let me tell you something. He is a Raider now. He's an outlaw because he's suing the league. He's already.
Once you do that, you can't go back.
Once you do that, you can't go back. Now, what they're going to do is they're going to try to offer him a bad job. And that's what they do all of the time. You know what I mean? They offer a lot of these minority coaches BS jobs, and they give them BS chances, just like with Brian Flores. The guy goes 10-6 and 8 and what is he, 9-7, 8-8? He was 9-7 this year. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have it in front of me. I should. But
and he won like the last 6 or 7 games or something like that.
And he gets fired. Jim Caldwell with the Detroit Lions, who've been the armpit of the National Football League for years, gets fired for going 8-8 and 9-7. And we got coaches like Adam Gase getting 3 jobs in the National Football League and being equally as terrible at all of them, right? So I don't want to turn this into some referendum on race. But what I do want to turn this into is the legitimacy of the ownership in the National Football League. Because if you're not willing to hire the best man for the job, that means you're not really trying to win. If you're trying to pay somebody to lose, that means you're not really trying to win. You're trying to put butts in the seat, bro. And that's the reason why I have to fucking congratulate Mark Davis, man, because that man is trying to win. He don't care whether you black, white, green, or purple. He's going to hire who's the best man for the job, or he feels the best man for the job at the time.
And he's a hell of a coach. I mean, he's a damn good coach. The thing is that it trips me out because I think all the New England fans especially were tripped out when Miami let him go But I think the reasoning I think it was 2019 where he said he was going to offer him like 100,000 every game that he dropped, right?
Yeah.
Because he wanted to go get Joe Burrow or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I was like, what the like I don't understand. Like, you either tank because you're a loser or you want to win. Like, you know what I mean? And I think he wanted to win, bro. And I it's just crazy, bro. I don't get it. You know what I mean? But
Raider Squid, we talked about the BS job and chances minority coaches get. Yes, we did. But you know what? The chickens have come home to roost because now somebody's trying to do something about it. But you know, the thing about the Rooney Rule is inherently racist to me.
Yep, it is.
Like for me, and you know, somebody in chat said that. D-Mag, Rooney Rule is racist. They interview a minority just to make it look like they're not that way. Just sick. Release the WFT emails and uncover it all. The only non-racist team is the Raiders. And yo, we've always been the ones to set the stage when it comes to race and pushing everything forward. But the Rooney Rule, listen, we don't want no motherfucking handout, man. I know guys like these guys have spent their life in the football, bro. These guys know what they're doing. They deserve to have a fucking chance, or just not even a chance. They deserve to just get a legitimate interview and legitimately be considered. But you can't change with something that's in somebody's heart by making them interview somebody, bro.
No, but you know what's fucked up about the Rooney Rule? I think me and Raider Twan talked about this the other day on the phone. Is that the Rooney Rule makes it seem so that the coach, I'm live. The coach, my bad. So the coach that's being interviewed becomes aware that he's being interviewed just because of the Rooney Rule, and the people that are interviewing him are in the same, you know, like they know they're interviewing and so that makes the whole situation awkward and fucked up. You know what I mean? Like that's why I think for sure I'm with you, bro. I think the Rooney Rule is racist. Bro, you know what I mean?
We have another Raider content legend pulling up, gracing my show for the first time. Wiz Khalifa, y'all.
Wiz Khalifa. What's up, buddy? What's up, brother?
What's up with you, brothers? How y'all doing, man?
Cool and dirty. I know you want to get a piece of this, man. What do you think about this, man?
Bro, I was sitting here cooking dinner, bro. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm over here chopping stuff up, bro. But I'm loving the content that, because I really don't address things like this on my channel. You know what I mean? I don't really do too much, but I've always hated that Rooney Rule. You know what I mean? Like, people say, "Oh, that's not racist, bro." When you need a rule in place,
yeah, bro. You know what? I liken the Rooney Rule to paying for sex. You know what I mean? We have to labor under the illusion that you want me and that you're attracted to me. You know what I mean? I have to labor under the illusion that you really want to interview me. To me, that's a slap in the face. I wouldn't even show up to a fucking interview like that. And they say, well, at least you're getting the experience to be told no in your face. This shit is condescending and it bothers me, and it always has. Yeah. Like, if you don't have it in your heart to give the best man the interview, then you really don't want to win. So when I hear these fucking fan bases and people talk about all of this bullshit that goes on in the National Football League and talk about fairness and talk about, you know, us as fans, and I want to bring this back to a Raider perspective because that's what we're about, right? When you talk about the Raiders have always fucking been the ones who set the stage with this shit. The Raiders hired the first woman. The Raiders hired the first black head coach, hired the first Hispanic head coach, had the first Hispanic starting quarterback in Tom Flores. He's one of the same, the first Hispanic head coach to ever, the first minority to ever win a Super Bowl. The Raiders continue to set a trend. The Raiders came in here, Mark hired Reggie McKenzie right off the bat, not because he was a Rooney Rule hire, because he was the best man for the fucking job. We've hired Hugh Jackson here. You know what I'm saying? We've hired Art Shell twice. Yeah. Give me a break. And the problem is that, yo, you have these fucking billionaires who don't like to be told what to do. I'm tired of this fake virtue signaling progressiveness. What I want is real progressiveness, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, slap them cheeks.
one of the reasons I am a Raider fan, bro.
Slap them cheeks, baby.
One of the reasons I became a Raider, bro, you know what I mean, was my family. But as I got older and started learning the history of it, bro, it just made me even more proud to be a part of the nation. You know what I mean? Because you look at all these other teams, man, you know, bro, they're just not what they say they are. You know what I mean? Like you can look at them and tell, bro, you guys aren't having, aside from Cleveland and Cincinnati, bro, the Raiders and those two other teams that I mentioned, they have been really at the forefront of trying to remove racism. And I know it sounds shitty because I named two teams in Ohio, but Jim Brown, you know what I mean, was given a chance by the Browns. You know what I mean? Look how long old boy was allowed to.
Jim Brown.
Yeah, exactly. Look how long old boy got to keep his job over there in Cincinnati, not producing winning championships. You know what I mean? Marvin Lewis. You know what I mean? Even though he wasn't getting rings and things of that nature, he was still putting a damn good product on the field, and they let that ride. You know what I mean? Pittsburgh too. Don't let me leave Pittsburgh out either, because they had a African American quarterback that was frowned upon back in the day by the name of Joe Gilliam.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Street Joe.
Yeah. So we have a park out here named Joe Gilliam. So and I'm sure it's after him because but it's crazy that the rest of the NFL is just now catching on to some shit that was done 60, 70 years ago. You know what I mean?
But you know what? The more things change, the more they stay the same, right? You know what I
But
mean?
you know what's fucked up though is it's not genuine, bro. Because how Dirty was saying, there's only a few organizations that actually care about fighting racism, and then you got the entire and all 32 teams with the end racism in the back of the logo, and it's not genuine because these owners are racist, rich motherfuckers that don't give a shit, like, or else we wouldn't be in the situation where we're in right now. You know what I mean? Like, I just think that like you know what I mean? Like, it's not genuine. Like you were saying earlier, like it's virtue signaling. You know what I mean? Just because they know that's what people want. You know what I mean? And it's fucked up, really. Like,
hey man, let me get to this chat real quick, man. D Mag, doesn't matter if you're purple with the Raiders. If you're qualified, they'll hire you. I hate labeling people because of cover. It's why I always love Al Davis. He didn't care as long as you could do the job. And yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. That is one of, besides my family, same as Dirty. One of the main reasons I am a huge Raider fan is because of Al Davis. It is the only team, and I love sports. I love all sports, but it's the only team that I support religiously. It's the only team that I represent. You know what I mean? It's the only team I'm passionate about. That's the reason why doing this podcast comes easy to me, because that's what I love to talk about. You know what I mean? And
hell yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I really didn't want to talk about this, but we can't not talk about it. We can't not. But what I want to do is I want to ask y'all, put a 1 in the chat, because we are looking for a defensive coordinator. Do you think that the Raiders, like my man Sultan said, are gonna bring Brian Flores in as a defensive coordinator? I think it's a match made in heaven, man. What do y'all think, man?
So. I'm
praying they do.
I'll be 100% honest, bro. I don't want to touch nothing that has to do with a lawsuit with the NFL right now. You know what I mean? I love Brian Flores. I'll fully support everything he's doing, and I hope he gets his just due. But in all honesty, in the middle of a building like we're doing right now, it might not be the wisest choice. You know what I mean? It'll be the right choice. It'll be a damn good choice and probably the right thing to do. But is it? I mean, you know what I mean, in the sense that, you know what I mean, don't blackball the man from the NFL. But is it the right thing to do right now? You know what I mean? Like, listen, that's the only problem I would have with that whole thing. I don't mind him being here, but the narrative is going to be from half and half. Is it the right thing to do? You know,
shout out to NorCal Raider, yo. But yo, I'm gonna be honest with you, Dirty. I was the main one saying that we need to get away from the nostalgia, right? But you know what? That's one thing that will be on brand with us as the Raiders being the renegades of the National Football League. We already got John Gruden suing the league, right? We already got Mark Davis behind that. Mark Davis said it was a hit job. So we already got one lawsuit. Fucking throw another log on the fire. Fuck it. Bring them in, damn it.
Oh, why make the fire bigger though? You know what I mean? Like
I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. Like let's say, for example, Gruden, because I think more so Gruden had more things on the NFL, right, where they wanted to get rid of him for that reason. whereas this is a genuine thing where he's trying to go after them for racism. And I don't think that they're going to actually punish the Raiders if we hire them. If anything, like, it sends a message like this is what the Raiders have been about. You know what I mean? And
the problem is it's another distraction, bro. It's gonna always be a distraction. Every time we win or lose a game, he's gonna have to continuously answer these questions when he's in front of the media. Oh, how's the lawsuit going? Oh, they're not gonna ask him nothing about the game. You know what I mean? That's gonna really take a toll on him after a while.
But see, Dirty, when does the defensive coordinator have to stand in front of the media on a weekly basis? That's the head coach's job. You know what I mean? And
with the Raiders every week. With the Raiders, if you look at the Raider report every week.
Yeah, they do. They do. But it's not the national
every
media.
Week.
I know, the local media?
It's national too. It's ESPN is there. You know what I mean? So, every media outlet has 2 or 3 reporters assigned to a team. You know what I mean? Because they want that news, you know? So, yeah, he's going to always have to answer that with the Raiders because that's what we do every week. Our coaching staff comes out and gives an interview. He's going to continuously have to answer that.
Hey, that comment, what did he say? Mark Davis a G because Goodell likes Ziegler. He's untouchable. We can make this move.
I'm not saying not to make the move. I'm just saying let's also take into consideration what we're getting into. You know what I mean? I like Brian Flores as a defensive coordinator. I think he's fabulous when he schemes for games. You know what I mean? I don't mind him being here.
We got to read this one right here. D-Mag, man, thank you for adding to this show, man. This shit is lit right now, man. D-Mag said, you can't be afraid of justice. If he is who they want to bring in, you can't let fear drive you. Because if you do, you have already lost. What say you, Dirty Raider?
So it's not fear. You know what I mean? Because I never said not to bring him in. I said just be prepared for what will take place if you were to bring him in. Is that something you want to address? That's all I'm asking. You know what I mean? I'm not saying don't hire the man. I believe he deserves a chance. But are you willing to deal with the distraction of
Dirty,
what's
you
going
just
to
did
take
a Rick
place?
James move, man. You got to go get that wig. You did a Rick James move. You was like, listen, I never grounded my feet on Charlie Murphy's couch. I grounded my feet at Charlie Murphy.
No, look, bro, you can go back and rewind it. I never said not to. I just said be prepared. You know what I mean? What are we going to get into? That's all I'm asking. What are we getting into with that? You know?
Listen,
but my thing is I'm ready for 2 reasons. And the 2 reasons is the right thing to do. And also he's a damn good fucking coach. Like Royce was saying, it's always about the best man for the job. And I think that he is that best man for the job right now. When you put him up against Gerard Mayo, you know what I mean? I think Brian Flores is better suited for that position. You know what I mean?
Shit, Brian Flores coached Gerard Mayo when he was playing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. All I'm saying is, will it be a distraction? You know what I mean? I'm not saying,
bro. The way the National Football League is, man. The news cycle is very, very short. You know what I mean? I think it's more of a distraction if you wait to hire Brian Flores. If he's out of football, then it becomes a thing. It's not a thing if you bring him in and put your arm around him and hire him. It's not the same as like Henry Ruggs eviscerating some girl, and you know that's something that you can't avoid. This right here is a coach. After it happens, it's a distraction in the offseason for a week and a half. Josh McDaniels, Bill Belichick's it up. Brian Flores, I've never heard the man talk. So you ain't got to worry about him saying too much. And he said, listen, you know, we're over it. This is the man we wanted to hire, and we're going to get back to business. And that's that.
If it's business as usual, I'm fine, bro. As I said, I'm good with business as usual. I believe he's a damn good coach. I believe he's a damn good defensive coordinator. He schemes like no other. I believe that was my statement a couple of minutes ago. All I asked was, are we ready for the distraction? You know what I mean? That's all I'm
ready for all the smoke, bro, because we the Raiders, and there's going to be another distraction. I'm going to tell you something. Listen, man, look at the way the Carl Nassib, and yo, shout out. Well, I just lost it, man. I'm sorry. I'm a little rookie with this thing. Xbox GOAT. Was Carl Nassib a bad distraction? Why would Brian Flores be a bad distraction? That's a fact right there, bro.
That's totally two different things, bro. That's two totally different things. Carl Nassib making an announcement that he is gay is not the same thing as somebody suing the NFL for racism, bro. I get tired when people put the two together, man. It ain't the same damn thing, bro.
Well, it's not the same thing, but I'm saying on a level of what's going to move the needle as far as what's the most polarizing subject, I would say that Carl Nassib being a one of one, a guy that's out.
Let me ask you this, bro. Who's more accepted, us or them?
No, look, I'm not trying to get into the dynamic and the dichotomy.
I don't either. That's why I said that's two different.
Nah, but yeah, dirty. You're right though. It's them. It's them.
Yeah, dirty. But see, this is the thing. I'm not making this a referendum on sexuality or race. What I'm saying is that we're talking about on a level of what's more polarizing at the moment, right? That I think that Carl Nassib's sexuality is more polarizing because he is the only one who is out in the National Football League. He's the only one. He's the first one. So like, Well, Michael Sam didn't make the National Football League, bro.
He did.
He was a practice squad player.
But he got drafted.
Man, he ain't play it down, man. He played the preseason, bro. So what I'm saying is that
I hear you though.
So what I'm saying is he's one of one. He's living his truth and he's in the league at the time, right? So that's more polarizing. A guy suing the National Football League, this is something that can be really easily washed away. Because all that needs to happen is that they make the Jacksonville Jaguars hire him if he's willing to accept it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you. But do you know what you just did, bro? You just did the same thing that media does, bro. Because he's black. No. You dismissed him.
I'm not dismissing them.
I thought you were.
No, I'm not dismissing them. What I'm talking about is we're talking about what's more polarizing in the media. I'm not talking about the cause, whether I agree with the statement you made. What I'm saying is that what's more polarizing at the moment? What's more polarizing is a man that is on his own at that point. They were going to take that and run with that. I don't think an assistant coach suing the league is going to move the needle the same way as far as media attention goes. We're talking about media attention. We're not talking about the dichotomy between sexuality and race.
And for it to drag out from here until the season starts, I don't think it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna drag out.
So pretty much that's what I'm saying. It's not going to have the legs that as far as, because we're talking about from a media standpoint. We're not talking about how we feel personally or how anyone else feels personally. We're talking about from a media standpoint, what's going to get more legs. From now to the end of end of Carl Nassib's career, he will forever be known as the first. So that has more legs.
But how often is that talked about since he made his announcement, man? How long did that carry on?
It's gonna be talked about anytime Carl Nassib comes up, bro.
Is that a major subject though? Is Carl Nassib a major subject?
No, he's not a major subject. What I'm talking about, we're talking about. See, I think what you're doing is you're conflating the two things. You're conflating how how you feel about it as a part of the media. The media is always going to bring. So whether Carl Nassib is with the Raiders or whether he's with the Broncos or whoever, whenever Carl Nassib makes a tackle, he makes a sack. Whenever he does anything in the public eye, the fact that he's the first gay player will be brought up. So what I'm saying is that's going to have longer legs than this story about Brian Flores because
that's my question to you, bro. Carl Nassib had a ton of sacks this year, bro. How many times did you hear about the first openly gay player makes a sack? You didn't hear that. You didn't hear that during the game. You didn't hear that after the game. You heard it for about 3 weeks to a month after his announcement, and that was it. That's why his announcement was made in the preseason.
During the game, if they've brought it up, especially when they talked about the distractions that were around the Raiders. Anytime they would do a montage of what happened this season and how the eventful season that we had, that was the first thing they would bring up, right? And then they would talk about the Henry Ruggs thing, and then they would talk about so what I mean is that I don't think that Brian Flores suing the National Football League, however it goes down and gets out in the wash, will continue after another week or two. I think people are going to forget as soon as he gets on the staff that will be forgotten about. and his lawsuit will go on, and then however his lawsuit turns out, and then they'll talk about it again. It's not like you're gonna have a ticker on the bottom of ESPN talk about day 37 of Brian Flores. It's like, yo, he's filing a lawsuit. They're gonna drag this shit out for another week, and then if somebody hires him, Brian Flores gets hired. Then that's another 3-4 days, and then it goes away.
Okay, so I get it. You know, everybody has a different opinion about, you know, both sides of those coins. You know what I mean? The racism side of the coin, and then the sexuality side of the coin. You know what I mean? It's a tough and sticky situation to talk about. You know what I mean? I just feel like sometimes, anytime that we ever talk about black people trying to get ahead and it being about black people, somehow the LGBTQ always seems to find its way into the conversation. Why can't we just talk about us? Why do they always have to be mentioned, bro?
Yeah, but bro,
that's
not
we're talking about us. Let's just shine light on us, bro. That's what you originally set out to do, right? Just to shine light on us, for us to get a shot. You know what I mean? To talk about us and why we don't have the jobs and why we don't have the black owners. You know what I mean? And why we get pushed out of the door because we don't get the winning record. But a white coach can have the same damn record for 8 years and keep his job. I mean, I originally thought that's what, you know what I mean, you were bringing up. I mean, if I'm
that's
wrong,
exactly
then I'm
what
wrong.
I'm bringing up. See, bro, see, this is my problem where you're going with this. Don't confuse me talking about what gets legs in the media cycle with what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's don't put that on me, bro. That's not what I'm talking about.
I'm not saying you. I'm saying, look, you know, like I know, bro. Whenever us come up, they come up too. You know what I mean? That's all I'm asking, bro. Let's just give us the legs. You know what I mean?
Bro, that's not what for me, like what we talking about now, bro, that don't have nothing to do with what we're talking about. We talking about what's going to be more distraction to the Raiders. You understand what I'm saying? We keeping it on the Raider perspective. So I don't even want to.
I think it went too far. You know,
I don't even want to unpack that. You think I went too far?
No. I think that whole conversation went maybe.
Yeah, I'm not trying to unpack, you know what I mean? I'm trying to put that and that your opinions about that or lack thereof. I'm trying to put that back in the fucking. Put that away because that's
let's put that in the file cabinet.
That's what I'm trying to do.
I don't want to go there.
You're like a fucking arsonist. You like no, but you know what I'm saying.
I don't want to go there, bro. Like
I'm like, come on, bro.
For me, I feel like that's not a conversation, bro. I hate talking about that shit, bro.
Yeah, and I do too. But you brought it up.
Did I bring it up, or did somebody in the chat bring it up?
Somebody in the chat brought it up, bro, and I highlighted it, and then we were supposed to go and 1-2 around it, tap dance around it.
And that's all I was saying, bro. Let's not go down that road, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're talking about us right now. You know what I mean? Let's not talk about them too, bro. You know, I mean, there's 100 million distractions in the NFL.
So, all right, boom. So we've agreed. You don't want Flores. We want Flores.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Wants Flores. The people wants Flores. And Dirty, we are muting your mic. You are in timeout for the next 5 seconds. Damn it.
What's up, Queen? What's up?
Oh, you putting words in my mouth, bro. I never said I didn't want him. I never said that. No. I just feel like, look, we. In life, bro, you know what I mean? We're known for having distractions. You know what I mean? If the nation is cool with it, bro, I have no issue with it. That's all I said. Just be prepared for it to be a slight distraction in the beginning. It'll wear its way out. You're right. It will wear its way out.
Let's bring it to another point, though, right? So Sean Johnson said top 5 defensive coordinator candidates for the Las Vegas Raiders: Brian Flores, Vic Fangio, Wink Martindale, Gerard Mayo, and Joe Witt. Now, out of all those 5 people, let's set aside the issues that's going on. Who's the best man fit for the job? I think it's Brian Flores out of those 5 guys.
I think it's Mayo.
It's not Gerard. How get a guy that played under Brian Flores
or Fangio?
Fangio is the only one. Fangio's the only one. He's the only one. I'm going to tell you why Fangio doesn't fit as well as Flores does, because the relationship that he has with Brian Flores, and they all know the Patriot way, and that's another person that can bring that culture in. They're all part of that same culture. They all came together. They all know each other, and I'm sure they have a decent relationship. You know, and let me not assume that.
That's a valid point. I think Fangio may have a little bit more experience. That's why I would maybe lean a little bit more that way.
Thank you, Queen Red. Listen, guys, on a lighter note, just to shift off of the Raiders, I've been trying to find some cool shit to say for y'all to hit the like and subscribe button. Like Doc say, yo, y'all wipe them feet. You know what I'm saying? Then Sultan say, roll out the rug. And then Hammer, what does Hammer say?
Smash them likes.
Smash them likes. And Dirty, what do you say? You said some cool shit too.
Dust them kicks. Yo, my man Sebastian, I think he's the one who coined it. Somebody was saying slap them cheeks, but if we say slap them cheeks, I think that is probably going to be that's going to be a pause-worthy moment every time, right?
Every time. What about get wasted? Get wasted.
Yeah, that's what my man Sebastian said. He says, yo, everybody get wasted. Hit them thumbs up. Yo, y'all, if get wasted is the new phrase for me to get likes, put a 1 in the chat for me.
I like get
wasted, bro.
I can't type right now, but I give you my 1 right here, bro.
You got your 1 right there. So yo, get wasted. That's what's going on. So from now on, y'all get wasted. Hit that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And please, each one teach one, tell a friend, man. We on a race to 1,000 subscribers so we can monetize this thing here before Dirty gets me canceled.
I don't think I've ever been canceled. So
yo, you uncancelable. Well, you don't give a flying fuck. You're uncancelable, yo.
Hey, it be lit over there in the basement.
Proof.
That's one of the reasons I'm on so late, bro. You know what I mean? That's to not to offend the whole wide world. You know? Yeah.
My God, man. Yo,
I know I could be a little offensive sometimes, bro. I know.
Get wasted, bro. So get wasted wins. That is the new cool shit. I appreciate y'all for hitting that up. But tonight, the main topic we want to get in, because we always want to keep this shit on a Raider perspective. What is your ideal plan for the Raiders? The 3-year plan for the Raiders? Because this regime has a 3 to 4 year shelf life, good, bad, or indifferent. What do you guys see going forward for the Raiders? Like, what would be your ideal 3 years? Of course, winning a Super Bowl, but I'm just saying, like, what is the ideal? Like from 1 to 10, the 10 things you want to see happen in this regime in the 3 years.
I would love to see. I would love to see them build, you know, to build a more solid foundation. You know what I mean? I'm waiting to see what it is they're going to do with this offensive line, because the playbook starts with the line. If there's no blocking up front, you can't run the play that you designed. You know what I mean? So I'm really looking forward to see what it is they do there, because New England always had a nice, fantastic line up front. You know what I mean? Always serviceable, able to get the job done. I want to see how they use DC4. He says he can maximize his potential. I would love to see it. You know what I mean? He's got a couple years, you know, so we'll see if he gets that extension or not. But I would love to see that. And then anything less than the Super Bowl, you know what I mean, within the next 2 years, I probably won't be happy, bro. Especially if we don't make the playoffs next year, I'm gonna be super pissed. So,
bro, you Super Bowl in 2 years. That's what you say? Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't say what I expect out of this roster until I see the approach they take into bringing in players and what kind of players they bring in. Now, they say this is not a rebuild, but these are, you know, guys that are Patriot-esque, right? So we're just gonna pontificate a little bit. We don't really know that's how they're gonna go about things, you know. But what I did hear Dirk Diggler say, it's like, stop playing. But Ziegler, pause.
I call him Ziggy. Ziggy.
Pause. What I did hear him say is that we're not bringing in a collection of talent. We're building people specific to a role. Now, the thing about it is, and this is the one thing that I am worried about Josh McDaniels, is that being in the proximity of greatness is a great tool, but now he's not in the proximity of greatness anymore. And I heard somebody say the other night, I think Stu and Docs was saying, and somebody was on Docs' show. Shout out to the Kingpin Docs, the godfather of this shit, man. Without Docs, man, none of this shit, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now, because I wasn't even thinking about just doing only Raider content until I went on his show. He said, yo, bro, you got to do this shit. And he motivated me, bro, and I'm out here, and I appreciate that, man. You know what I mean? And however I can pay it forward and try to help and add to what he got going on, I love it. I'm going to do it. But getting back to the rancher on this, I don't know whether that works if you don't have the genius of Bill Belichick right next to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you going to be able to execute that style of picking players? You know what I mean? I don't know, because maybe the secret ingredient is Bill Belichick. I tend to believe that if anybody is going to succeed out of his coaching tree, it will be Josh McDaniels. He spent the most time with him. All right.
So I'm gonna go ahead and answer it, because because you asked all of us, but I was gonna let you and Dirty answer first. So I think first we start off with personnel, man, and one of the good things that happened today that I'm fucking excited about, ecstatic about, is Tom Cable is gone. You feel me? Like his ass is gone, and Josh McDaniels is bringing in a new offensive line coach. So with that, you have what he said yesterday as well in the introductory presser, where he said, it doesn't matter who you are, we're gonna make everything role specific, and we're gonna try to build everybody to better themselves, because nobody reached their peak. So it starts off with who they're gonna get with personnel. It starts off with how they're gonna develop these players to become better players, who they're gonna get as far as players are concerned, and they're all. It already sounds like they're moving in the right direction. And one of the things I really liked was that a lot of people keep saying the Patriot way, but he was actually interviewed after the press conference by Las Vegas News, and they said, "What are you going to do with the Raiders? Is this going to be the Patriot way?" He said, "No, this is going to be the Raider way." And I like that he said that on his own. Nobody was telling him to say it. He was saying that on his own, basically saying, "I got my experience with the Patriots, so does Ziegler, but this is the Raiders, and we're going to build something new here." You know what I mean? So I fucking feel like I get goosebumps when I watched that shit yesterday, because I feel like this is going to be a new dynasty, and this ain't going to be the Patriots. It's going to be the Raiders. So I'm very optimistic about it, man. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I got a feeling they're going to make the right choices, man. I think they're both very educated, very knowledgeable. I think they're both very hungry to get the shit done. You know what I mean? To even have this opportunity again. You know what I mean? I know McDaniels is very happy to have this chance. I know Ziegler's happy to have a shot at it too. You know what I mean? I feel like they may just pull it off, bro. You know?
Yo, this the funny thing. Yo, Michael Guerrero, man. Yo, much love, man. Thank you for tapping in with us, man. Salute. Yo, Prezi.
What up, Mikey?
Prezi, my hater has arrived. Prezi, what is good with you, man? Yo, but on the real though, that is the Raider way. That's the Raider way. Like the way, like people don't understand how much influence Al Davis has over the National Football League. This is what Al Davis used to do. He used to take a land of misfit toys and turn it into championship teams. This is the Raider way. This is not the Patriot way. People got to realize that. Listen, I want to get into the chat and get to some of the comments from the people in the chat for what they want to see happen. You know what I mean? I'm going to post it up.
Yeah,
some of them I'm going to read. Some of them I'm just going to post. You know what I mean? And yo, Cali Gonzalez, yo, bro. He said, yo, you can't forget about having Tom Brady, bro. That's a fact. We got to smack. That's a fact right there. You cannot forget about having the greatest quarterback of all time, damn it. You can't forget about that. So, you know, picking that man and him being and turning into what he became, that makes everybody look like a damn genius, man.
Yeah, it does.
So, listen, we got to give a shout out to the Flying Wonder for Sal Phillips, man. Thank you for coming through. I can't wait to see what happens in the draft neither. I'm almost like it's almost like I'm upset because all this shit that's happening to me, I'm like, damn, the draft is coming up soon, but that shit is a couple months from now. So that's the reason why we got to keep having these hypothetical situations to wean us off of football, man.
Hey, my bad. I was on the phone with Cap real quick. If you don't mind, Wasted. I got some news and shit. If you don't mind, if that's cool with you.
Breaking news, brother.
So for sure. So Saturday night, we're moving the fan show from Thursdays that we normally do. This is going to be a special edition fan show. So we're going to move the music show, which is usually on Saturday night, to Thursday night. And then the fan show is going to be a special edition show that we're going to move to Saturday night. And we're going to have Captain Jack, myself, OG Violator, Graphic, Stu, and Raider Squid. So it's going to be a damn good show. So pull up.
Flames. Yo, listen, man. When I grow up, I want to be a content creator like you, bro. That is that's a who's who of the Raider Nation, bro. Damn it. I'll be in the chat. I'm gonna be in there supporting, you know what I mean, showing out, super chatting, and all of that. Adrian R, this will be Daniel style more than we've seen in New England. He may try some new things. Bill didn't let him based on how the roster was built. And that's facts right there. So, yo, my thing is that are we gonna lose that Raider way of getting the big, strong, fast kind of players? That's the only thing about like McDaniels that I love McDaniels, bro. But that's the only thing about McDaniels I'm worried about. We're gonna get this Raiders multiverse. Salute the Wasted and Raider Nation. Keep speaking the truth. Thank you for the support, yo. And make sure you get wasted with me and smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Each one teach one and share that to people. Listen, man, we on a race to 1,000, man. All three of the men you see here, we on a race to 1,000. Yo, listen, man. We trying to give you this content raw and uncut, and the more resources we can have to give you what you want. You know what I mean? It's only going to help us out, man. So please hit that subscribe button.
Hey, you kind of winning this race, though, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see your shit. Hey, bro, you jumped up to 584. Yeah, I was like, holy shit. Bro.
Yeah,
yo, KC not that concerned how players Raider Squid. Nah, man, that's all Docs, bro. That ain't me.
It's your sultry voice, bro. The crowd knows your sultry voice, bro.
Nah, Dirty, you the one that's a backup R&B singer. Dirty thing I ain't forget he's the singer in the group Shy back in the 90s.
Nah, I'm just a character, bro. I'm just a character. That's all, man.
Yo,
I tell Raider people Squid. I got that.
Raider Squid just said some crazy shit though, Dirty. I didn't mean to cut you off, yo, because I want to get to this. KC is not that concerned how players feel. It's a change of the guard. They got to get on board. Bye-bye. Just like Stu said. Yo, did y'all see Doc's show last night, bro?
Yeah, I watched it.
Was you in it, bro? Stu was unhinged, bro. Unhinged. He was in rare form yesterday. I'm proud of him. Stu is a legend. And to be honest with you, within the next 2 weeks, I'm going to get a T-shirt with Stu's face on it. And I'm wearing it on Doc's show the next time I'm on. I'm a fan of Stu Schweden.
Yeah, that's going to be
Stewie. I had it on real faint in the background because you know where I was at yesterday. You know what I mean? A 30-minute show turned into 12 hours, bro. Just on
have a good one, Queen.
Out of nowhere, bro. What's up,
bro,
Queen?
It was crazy. Queen Raider Red has made it into the building. Yo, she graced me with her presence. Thank you, Queen. You make everything better when you come on the show. You know, I will never forget. Yes, that's the sis of Raider Nation, man. I'll never forget when they thought she was doing sign language at that time, bro. Hammer show. That was the funniest shit. Yo, that wasn't a legendary moment.
That wasn't her. That was Hammer's cousin that they thought was doing sign language.
I thought they thought it was.
Nah, it was his cousin. Yeah, but that shit was hilarious.
That shit was hilarious. Yeah. Prezi said, "Bye, yee. Don't bring that yee shit, bro. That's that AB shit, man. We don't do that."
Hey, nah, that's that Bay Area shit. That's
that
that's Bay Area for us.
That's you know the yay, right?
Yeah, that's the yay. That's where it came from. You know, so.
Oh, yo, shout out to Balboa Raider. I'm wasted in the hospital with my new baby girl being born. Keep spitting them facts, my Raider fam. Yo, congratulations to you.
Congratulations,
from
brother.
The bottom of our heart. Yo, the Raider Nation is sending you all the love that we possibly can, brother. Listen, I have 2 daughters of my own, and trust me, you will never be the same because they steal your heart. My daughters got me wrapped around their little fingers, man.
I got 2 myself too, brother.
Congrats, Balboa. Like for real, bro. Like that's what this shit is about, man. It's about real people connecting on one common cause, man. But yo, this shit is lit, man. Like this whole situation is lit. I love it, man. You know what I
Ain't
mean?
nothing
But
like the Raider Nation. Ain't nothing like the nation.
ain't nothing like the Raider Nation. Another little Raider added to the family. Fact, Stormtrooper.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm waiting, bro. I'm waiting.
you on baby watch now, right?
Yeah.
So no more watermelon seeds for you, huh?
I'm good, bro.
Yo, Dirty got a starting 5 and he got a 6-man coming off the bench, man. That man is laying it long and strong, man. Yo, we just keep getting strong as a nation. Dirty gonna add to it too. I know I'm going. Listen, you gotta send me your Amazon so I can send you a Raider onesie for little bro.
For sure. I'll send you a copy of the because I'm registered on Amazon for the Raider registry. So
thank you. 808 Raider Nation Hawaii chapter. Salute. You gotta pull up on us. Come to the mainland, baby. So Farrell from the East. What's good, Raider Dirty and Sultan? Yo, Farrell is the man, bro. He always pull up and support, man.
What up, Farrell?
I can't thank y'all enough, man. But listen, we're gonna start rounding this shit up. So look, what I want to do is I want to see, because we already kind of gave, I didn't give, my vision. I don't know if anybody wants to hear my vision, but my vision for the Raider Nation,
of course, it's your show. That's what they tune in for, brother.
But listen, my thing is I want to see, more so than anything, the Raiders develop an elite quarterback, whether that's Derek Carr or whomever else. I want to see an elite quarterback get under center for the Raiders within these 3 years, and I would like to see us at least make and win a Super Bowl. And from that, you will develop the winning culture that we're talking about. So those are the most important things. Locating the quarterback is the number one job when you start a new job in the organization. Bill Parcells said it best. So look, man, that's my thing. Been bad, slap them cheeks, get wasted. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. Look, but see, is it confirmed that Cable's gone, Raider Vic? Is that confirmed, Sultan? Because I didn't see that, man.
Yeah, he's pretty much gone. McDaniels said he's going to get a new offensive line coach.
So he's gone. So basically, what I need to know is, did somebody super kick him in the face? Somebody should have super kicked him in the face on the way out, like Shawn Michaels. That's what I would have liked.
Straight up.
I would have liked somebody to go, kick him right in his goddamn face. Yo, I'm putting in the chat Soul Miz link, man. Go subscribe to this channel. We in the race to 1,000, man.
Appreciate it, brother.
I want to see him get super kicked in his face like Shawn Michaels, and I want to see Greg Olsen get stone cold stunned with his fucking greasy haircut. I want to see somebody
don't let Stu hear that.
Yeah, I know. Stu loves Greg Olsen. Greg Olsen is the oldest, lamest offensive coordinator in the history of football.
Nah, for sure.
Big Mike Raider, DC on a contract year, so he's going to bring it next season. We have a special season coming. Yo, from your lip to God's ears, brother. I hope so. Yo, Eric Jones, we need to blow out some teams in 2022. Facts, bro. Yo, listen, I'm going to tell you something. It's fun watching them games, especially when we win when they're close. But my blood pressure can't take any more of these fucking cardiac games.
Hell no.
It's every fucking week, man. And don't let us play in prime time. Every time we played in prime time, bro, I'm up to 1 o'clock in the morning watching the game, and I can't do it anymore. Yo, Ken
we
Whittle,
just trying to win comfortably, man. Win comfortably. Win comfortably, yeah,
for real. I want to be able to be like, oh, this shit over, and turn it off in the middle of the fourth quarter and go on about my business. Yo, Olsen needs a rock bottom through the table. You're right. You're right. Yo, he is the biggest jabro. Listen, you know what? I got another topic before we go. Yeah. Who is the worst coordinator we've had in the Raiders that you can remember?
For me, it was Norm Turner.
As a he was who was the coordinator under? Wasn't he a head coach?
He was our coordinator before he became a coach.
Bro.
That's why I don't know how he became the coach, bro.
Because nobody else wanted the job.
Yeah.
Nah, look, man, I'm gonna tell you who the worst coordinator we've ever had here was. The worst. You guys ready for it?
Mm-hmm.
Ken Norton Jr. Boom. No. I take it back. Todd Dowling. Winner, Chris Davis. Todd Dowling was the.
I thought we was talking about offense. I thought it was on the
just
offensive side of the
just
ball.
coordinator in general. Coordinator in general. Todd Downing, I think it's Dowling or Downing. He was fucking terrible, and that's another one of DC boys. You know, so I don't know, man. You know, guys. Hey guys, did you guys?
I was gonna say Lane Kiffin, but
yeah, but Lane Kiffin wasn't a coordinator. He was a head coach.
Yeah, he was the head coach. Yeah, but
and really, Lane Kiffin, was he that bad? And was he really that bad, or was he just immature and he was trying to fight with the owner of a team that hired him?
Lane Kiffin wasn't a bad coach, man. He got the raw end of the deal.
That's what she said. Oh, but shit, fuck it. Hey, since that didn't count, I'll go with Gunter then.
Paulie G was bad. Ken Norton pretty damn bad. Just got fired from Seattle. I don't know why Ken Norton gets hired just based off of the ratio of chin that he has on his face. He has one of the biggest chins I've ever seen, bro. He looks like a fucking old action figure. It's crazy.
Wow.
Ken Norton did something I haven't seen since it was the fact to rotate ends to the other side. Yeah, that's true. Lane Kiffin, yeah. Lane Kiffin was no. Josh McDaniels did much better than Lane Kiffin, bro. Lane Kiffin is going to college football and flamed out as well.
Yeah, he went 8-8 the first year, and then he went 3 and something before they kicked him out halfway through the season, and they ended up 4-12. So, you know, he had a 500 team, even though he did say he wasn't that prepared for it at that time. He still was 8-8. You know what I mean? So that wasn't like terrible, but.
Al Davis brought back an OC that was running a bed and breakfast. That's fucking hilarious, yo. Yeah, Al was on demon time at the end of his life, man. You know what I'm saying? I love Al, man, but at the end, bro, he should have definitely tapped somebody in. So, you know, guys, I was looking at the free agency class, and I might save this for the next live, but who do you guys see some sneaky people? Yo, thank you, man. Don't let this be your first time or your last. Please, brother, come on back, man. You can always come and tap in with us, man. Thank you for subscribing, brother. Central Grizzly Raider, what's good, brother?
What's good, Sam?
Yo, man, I'm loving the way the nation is showing up for me, man. I appreciate y'all, brother. Yo, listen, we went 13 and 35 with Greg Knapp. That's pretty fucking bad. Yo, Raider Casper with the facts as usual, bro. Greg Knapp was ass, bro. Greg Knapp was pretty bad, man. Yo, like I don't know, man. Yo, man, look, we gotta keep this moving. Y'all, listen, we on the race to 1,000. I am 15 away from 600 subs, man. Please, brother. Please get me there, baby, please. Nah, but yo, Casper is always in the chat with the facts. Greg Knapp, you know what, man? I'm gonna have to change from Todd down because Greg Knapp was pretty fucking bad, bro. Greg Knapp, that's it. It's like I don't know. Bro, if we do shows about the worst, that's the hardest thing to go. If we talk about what the best is, that's very, very easy, man. But it's fucking hard, man. Okay, Raider Vic wasted. Hearing the Patriots run outside choice routes with wide receivers. Will McDaniels bring in a veteran wide receiver that knows the system? I definitely see him doing that, but I don't see him bringing in a star wide receiver. I think the Patriots are defined by the sum of their parts more than one player. So I see them bringing in several veteran receivers that are smart and heady and can play different routes. Because if you bring in a Devontae Adams kind of receiver, he's the X, and that's that. You know what I mean? But if you get a receiver that's more like a Swiss Army knife, then now you're talking. So, I can definitely see that. Do you wait, Ken Whittle, do you think we can get Brandon Sheriff? I don't see us making that move. He's going to be the most expensive guy in the market.
Yeah.
In the free agency market. And I don't see, a new regime coming in and committing big money to a roster that needs to be filled in. We're not one player away. And that's the reason why I don't think we're going to get Devontae Adams. I think in free agency, we're not going to get anyone that we're expecting. I truly believe that. I truly believe that.
And I covered the sport. I covered the free agency, like the signings and shit like that. And he's one of the most expensive linemen. So I would definitely avoid him. There's better linemen for cheaper. You know what I mean? Like,
yo, I think you kind of sleeping on Brandon Sheriff, bro. Brandon Sheriff is a beast.
No, he is, but I'm saying for like the price, I think you can go with, you know what I mean? Like, for example, we're looking at guard, right? So Brandon Sheriff is 18 million. We could go with let me see real quick. You could go with Indianapolis Mark Glowinski. He's only 5.4 million, and he's a hell of a good left guard. So you know what I mean? But
yeah, man,
there's cheaper options that are way better than John Simpson.
Bro, my thing is that I want to see John Simpson stay on the roster because he's a young guy. You can develop him, right? But what I want to see is I want to see them get rid of Denzel Good. And I'm going to tell you why I like Denzel Good. He's been a Swiss Army knife. But Denzel Good is getting up there, and guys who have lower leg injuries that are tackles normally have a hard time coming back from that injury because of the weight that they carry. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I'm just that's where I'm at with it. Oh, yes. What you got going on there, Dirty? Chef Dirty. What you got going on there, man? A lot going on. Yo, Raider O.
Finishing up the salad.
We have had so many bad coordinators. Nobody ever tries to hire our coordinators as head coach material. That tells you how bad it's been. That is a fact.
Salting though.
Oh shit! Here we go. I had my avocado already today.
Prezi, appreciate you, my dude. Appreciate you, my dude.
Oh yeah. Tonight we're going live. We're making beats.
Yes,
forgot about that. Totally forgot about that.
Yeah, hey guys, listen. I think it's about time we round this up. We're gonna get to a couple more of these comments. We're gonna round it up. So I'll take Good over Brandon Parker. Listen, I'll take a fucking polka dot. I'll take a fucking rusty screwdriver over Brandon Parker. I don't want to see Brandon Parker on a Raider roster again. The only thing I want to see Brandon Parker doing is eating sandwiches on his couch. That's exactly where he needs to be. Brandon Parker has been horrible, and he's gonna get somebody killed. And I normally don't like heat up players like that, but Brandon Parker should have never been on this roster. That's John Gruden overreaching once again.
No, and the thing about the right tackle position, because we was talking about what's his face, the 18 million. I forget his name already. He's a guard, but if we're talking about tackles, Jermaine Eluemunor my guy for $4 million. Like, you know what I mean? Like he's only getting he's a cheap option. He's a hell of a fucking right tackle at Chicago.
Challenge, Cassius Cam, you making beats? Who wants to smoke?
Man, I used to do beat battles back in the day. I don't do that no more. But
yo, man. Come on, bro. Farrell from the East. Yeah, LOL, he's going. He's a free agent. Good, man. Let him keep going. And wherever the fuck he goes, he best not never show the fuck back up here. I don't want to ever see Brandon Parker in a Raider uniform.
For sure. Okay. Hell no.
Yo, get wasted, y'all. Run them likes up, baby. Yeah, man.
1 second.
Wait.
I'll be right back.
He said, I got 16 for your beat. What's good? Yo,
for
man,
sure, pull up.
Look, we got to link y'all, man. We got to link y'all. Yo, wait, so you should bring Farrell on for an episode. He's good with the facts and on Ray's show. Yeah, Farrell, look, man. Look, whoever wants to pull up, man, y'all look, so I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, hit my inbox. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put my email for the podcast on my my description and everything on my YouTube. And yo, look, whoever want to pull up, man, come and get wasted with me, man. Hang out with me. Just send me a message, man. You can pull up, man. This is your show too, man. Wait a minute, Cash Can 32, 64, 128 bars. It don't matter.
Shit.
It's a rhyme animal up in here. That's shout out to my man Cassius Cam. Cassius Cam is my homie, man. The only thing is that he is a Kansas City Chiefs fan.
He out there in Jersey. He out by you. He's out west. He in Cali. But the thing is, he's a Chiefs fan, bro. No, I'm on the East Coast right now. I was born in Vegas, but I'm on the East Coast right now.
Yeah. But that's my man. Yo, what about Anthony? Yo, bro, I would love for Harris that safety, bro. I would trade up for him, but bro, he's gonna be gone. That kid has Hall of Fame talent written all over him. That kid from Notre Dame, that boy is an athlete.
Yeah.
That boy's he's probably gonna be one of the best players to come out of this draft, man. Yo, Prezi's up in here representing facts. Yo, but yeah, man, look, Oh, wait a minute. We got another one. Alex Marquez. We even have Elementor. He played right tackle for McDaniels in 2020. That's right, man. So that, yo, look, we're gonna have the linemen just in case somebody goes down, man. You know what I mean? All eyes on G.com. Yo, thank you for showing up for me, brother. Salute. But listen, y'all, I don't want to run too long because guess what? That man you see right there, the Sultan himself, is going to have a show he got to get prepared for. We're going to be going to that live. I'm going to put in the chat the link to his channel. Please subscribe. Where's the link at, bro? See, you know I'm a boomer tech. Here we go.
Yeah, so it'll be live in 2 hours, so it's 9 on East Coast. We're doing it at 11.
It's all good though, but you know I gotta make sure that we show the proper respect, the proper love here, and I keep fucking this up. You know, guys, that's the one thing that is hard about this. When I need to get me a damn moderator or something to help me do this because I am a boomer with this shit. I'm sorry, guys. Here we go.
Hey, Cassius Cam is all my socials is Sultan Mir Beats. So SultanMirBeats. That's Twitter, that's IG. Just you know what I mean?
Yo, Farrell from
Except for my YouTube is the only thing that's different because I think somebody already had that URL name taken, so I had to just put Sultan Mir twice as the URL. But yeah.
Yo, G-Town 88, what's good with you? What's good? Yo, thanks for pulling up, brother. Yo, this is what we're gonna be. I mean, listen, I haven't hammered the time down because you know we just gotta come in here and get it how we live. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. I am appreciative of y'all being in here. I'm gonna be here every day. We gonna end this up, yo. Listen, man. Smash them likes, hit that subscribe button. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and we gonna keep this thing rolling, man. We out of here, man. Wasted.
Much love, Sultan.